black women again, and then how do you feel about black women, and then how do you feel about black women again, and then how do you?
Yeah, that was me. But the last two questions for you though. The first two for you, Myron, then the last two are for you.
Myron.
Oh, shit.
I want to know how the both of y'all feel about black women.
Okay.
Misogyny.
Okay, so I guess do you get more attention for women since your hair transplant?
Be honest.
It hasn't changed that much. What I will say is that the girls that knew me before noticed the improvement, but as far as like girls noticing it now, not as not really. But the girls that I knew before when I had the balding, they knew.
So you don't feel like you've been getting like more attention since you've got it, because you look completely better. I'll tell you, 100% better than you did before.
Oh yeah, because he has waves.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. Black girls love waves.
Thanks, Chris.
I'll explain it to the audience.
No, it has nothing to do with the waves. He has more hair.
Bro,
Yeah.
it's waves, man. He's a nigga now.
But yeah, I noticed that when I used to keep the low cut before, girls didn't really know. It didn't really do too much. But the girls that knew that I had balding and then they saw after, they're like, oh yeah, that's better. And then as far as like, how do you feel about black women? And it's whatever. I mean, I don't normally date them.
Shit.
But my thing is, it's not necessarily it's the skin color that's the problem. It's the behaviors that turn me off a lot of the times. It doesn't have to do, because I've been with black girls before.
What is it then?
The behaviors?
All black girls the same.
Keep in mind.
The way they carry
What about their behavior?
Yeah, what is the behavior to
Yeah, what is it, Myron?
Well, it's the behaviors that I dislike. So, like,
Tell
you know,
us.
being loud, obnoxious, argumentative, masculine.
Black girl to you?
Well, not all black girls are like
But the
that,
ones
but
you've dated,
They're not.
so the ones you've
but
selected.
some are.
So do you feel black women are aggressive when you say masculine? Do you
Most
associate that with
black women.
aggressiveness?
A portion of them definitely are, yeah.
So
Do
does
you
that make
think
you
that
stay
they-
away from
Well-
black women since you've got that impression kind of on black
Well,
women?
it's not that. It's that, see, in the black community, they champion that type of behavior. You know, be strong, be independent, etc. And these things aren't necessarily traits that men look for in women.
Can I say
But
something?
real quick, you know there is beautiful black women all over the world, and what you're saying that is
Of course,
not,
I've been with some of them.
Okay, but what I'm saying is what you're saying that does not account for all black women for you.
We never said that.
We never
But
said
wait,
that.
Can I say something really quick? Can I say something really
never
quick?
said all.
Tell
I
us.
said
I just
said
wanna-
there's
you
a
said a
portion of
portion.
them.
Wait,
I said
Tell
there's
us.
I said
Talk
there's
your
a.
shit.
Hold on. Can you please stop interrupting? I said there's a portion, but not all. There's never an all for anything. There's always exceptions to the rule. But what I am saying is that it tends to be in the black community that we champion that type of behavior from women, and that's not the way to go to be attractive to majority of men. You were gonna say something?
Yes, I would love to. I feel like a lot of
Merch.
that, I understand what you're saying 100%.
Yeah.
I also feel like a lot of that comes from trauma because
Yeah.
one, black women just, in America at least specifically,
Man, you're white.
black women just, what?
Oh my gosh, she's black.
Y'all gotta stop with the ignorant shit. Don't say no white
First of all,
shit
I'm
like that.
Trinidadian and Haitian. Ain't no white in me, bitch. Anyways.
Wait.
Bomba God.
Bomba clot,
Come here,
that
bitch.
bullshit. Oh, you said it? I was wondering who the fuck said it. I looked at him like, bitch, what the fuck?
Wow,
But no, I'm not fucking white. Anyways, I feel like a lot of that anger and aggression and masculinity.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, who only calls God. In His name, Hebrew means He exists. And Yahweh's name is the only begotten Son, who the word English calls Jesus Christ. In His name, Hebrew means He delivers, by Hashem is in the name, Rakakwadash, the Holy Spirit. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone of the Well. Peace and blessings unto this Shirach and this push forward in the truth. At the four corners of the earth, I want to say shalom to brothers and keep pushing. And a double shalom to the Israelites this look like the other nations, Shagwatium. I want to say shalom to brothers and sisters as well. My name is the Wild G-Miss Line St. Louis Camp. And I'll come back at another video. And in this video, I'm going to entitle it, Stay Away from These Modern Women. Okay, stay away from these modern women. All right, and particularly that so-called black woman. All right, and again and again and again. It's not to throw any shade at you sisters out there. Okay, but just overall, the quality of women in this day and age is just in the toilet. All right, it's trash, it's feces. Okay. And it's only getting worse. And this panel right here proves that, which I actually love black women, or so-called black women. I love Judaic women. that is my preferred woman. You know, I like the afro, I like the skin tone, I like all that. But as far as like the attitude and the mindset, you know, that's something that I just can't get jiggy with, all right? But nonetheless, you know, I do love so-called black women, but it just the mind state of the modern woman is just trash, man. And you can't really build a family with any of these modern women because they have this system on their side. This is why we need Yahweh Shemiah Shah to save us up out of this place and to set things in order, because this world is so out of order, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's just getting worse and worse. I mean, I don't know how far it can get, you know. But the majority of these women that's walking around, they're not going to make it, okay? Including women in our own family, maybe possibly even our mothers. Okay, I pray and hope my mother make it, you know, but she is a bug out and an idol worshiper. And, you know, but majority of the women in our family is not going to make it, all right? And just period, all right? They're not going to make it. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and pull some precepts and Lord, let's be edifying. So this is 1 Corinthians 7 and 27. 1 Corinthians 7 and 27. And just disclaimer, I'm not doing this video for any monetary gain. Just strictly educational purposes only, under the Fair Use Copyrighted Act. So I'm within my rights. So verse 27. Art thou bound unto a wife, seek not to be loose. Art thou loose from a wife, seek not a wife. All right. So if you have a wife, don't seek to divorce her unless she being a complete demon. You know, then you do what you got to do. You know, really, you ain't even supposed to even divorce her because, you know, that is your property. Okay. And, you know, which these women, they think that they slick since they don't want to, you know, they don't want to break it off. They'd rather have you break it off with them. So they just put hell on you. And then, you know, then there's like a transfer of power, you know, like don't fall into that trap, brothers. You know, just maintain your power while you have it. Because, you know, you as an Israelite man, you supposed to have the power in a relationship, not these women. All right. You supposed to rule over your wife. Yes. Rule over your wife. You know, and I say that with the most respect, you know, because you got a lot of niggas out here that treat women wrong. Okay. So you have to treat her as if she's a part of you. Okay. Brothers shouldn't be beating they women and all that. But anyway, verse 28. But if thou marry, thou is not sin. And if a virgin marry, she have not sinned. Nevertheless, such shall have trouble in the flesh, but I spare you. Right? So if you marry, you know, it just means to have sex. You have not sinned, because, you know, they teach you in the Christian church that you got to be married. You got to get a marriage license and go to a preacher. Dearly beloved, we have gathered here today. No, that's not scriptural. Now, it's cool to have a gathering because, you know, that's what our forefathers did. They made a feast and a celebration. Then Jacob took her in the chamber to pop her. But, you know, you already know how the story go. And it actually found out to be Leah instead of Rachel, the one who he worked 7 years for. All right. But yeah, anyway, sticking back to the point, it says you're going to have trouble in the flesh. Okay. It says, but this I say, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none. Right? So yeah, the time is short because all your attention has to be geared towards his truth. Okay? And you don't really have time. You know, the Lord is in ultimate balance, though. You know, because you'll find a sweet spot as far as like balancing videos, balancing work, then balancing your woman, then balancing your children. You know, the brothers that don't have that, like myself, hey, we really in the best predicament, all right? So come on. Your brother got to take full advantage of being alone right now. The Lord working on you. Or should I say us, because I'm in the same category. All right. Let me see where I find the scripture. Let me see. So yeah, here it is. Verse 32. But I will have you without carefulness, that he that is unmarried carry for the things that belong to the Lord, how he may please the Lord. But he that is married carry for the things that are of the world, how he may please his wife, right? So you gotta please the Lord, you know, because there's always something to learn. Okay? There's always something to learn. There's always something new to go into. You know, especially to stay sharp. Because if you're swinging your sword, eventually it's going to get what? It's going to get dull. So you're going to have to sharpen it. Okay? So let's go to Deuteronomy 28. And 56. The tender and delicate woman among you, which will not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter. Right? Yeah, because these women, they have an evil eye. You know? Like, especially like when they see somebody like me. Like, it's just like what's going on, like as far as like with the spirit, you know, because it's demons in these women. I mean, like, bitch, like, just because I don't speak to you or whatever, that doesn't necessarily mean that I don't like you or whatever, that I have a problem with you. Like, I don't know you. I mean, yeah, like, you probably might be as they say, like a 304. 9 times, well, you are a 304. You live in America. By default, you a 304. But like these women, they just act like they have problems with you. You know, if you mind your own business or whatever, you're not giving them attention or trying to talk to them or whatever. You know, I know brothers out there that probably been through that. Okay, verse 57. And towards her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and towards the children which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for one of all things secretly in the siege and the straitness, when thy enemy shall distress thee at thy gates, right? So kind. And that's about to come back, you know, because a lot of these women, they don't love their children. You know, now how the hell you gonna love your children or have the proper love for your children if you don't have the proper love for that man who you had them with? Okay? You know, like, come on now. And how many times the dangerous place for a so-called black man is in the womb of a black woman. Because you might not make it out alive. Okay? All thanks to that old white bitch, Margaret Sanger. Alright? You can't wait to get our hands on that bitch. You know, I think she passed already, but can't wait to fuck her up. Alright? Hey, man, just to get on you Edomites, man, you Edomites, you got a lot to pay for. Because you made this. You know, and you got Northern Kingdom women up here, and you got you know, many different tribes, you know. This woman, light-skinned woman to the right of Fit, said She was a Trinidadian and Haitian. All right. So you got Northern Kingdom women, so Hispanic women, and of course, you know, I advise you brothers to go watch the whole podcast, little snippet. You see what I'm talking about. Cause this one in the back, the far left, man, she from Chicago too, man. She showed her ass, man. Showed her ass, you know. But yeah, they made some good points and all that, and pretty much proved why you should stay away from these women, like why you should be single. At least to the Lord, give us, you know, women, because hey, these women gonna come eventually. All right, these women gonna come. So I wouldn't really be sweating it. So this is 2 Ezra 16:31. Even so, in those days there shall be 2 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword, and the earth shall be laid waste, and the field thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel therethrough. Right? The virgins shall mourn having no bridegrooms, the women shall mourn having no husbands, the daughters shall mourn having no helpers. Right? So the virgins shall mourn, because these women are mourning right now because they don't have no damn husband. Okay? You know, they just kids, just struggle. They just have kids and struggling. All right? And, you know, just posting subliminal messages on Facebook and all these other different social media sites and posting their ass, talking about how they want a man. Now, instead of doing, you know, like your social media replaced your man, you know? Hey, you pretty much got like you got artificial validation and attention, because you women need validation. And if a woman say that she don't need validation, she a damn lie. Okay? Some more than others, you know, especially the so-called black woman. She love attention, man. Ooh, we do anything for attention. All right, verse 34, in the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine, right? Because these 2/3 niggas, they're going to get sent over here to Afghanistan. They're going to get sent to fight in the Stirrers Wars. Wars is about to get ready to happen. You know, hopefully next year, as we coming into a closing of 2023, and boy, that year went fast. All right? Yeah, because the Lord is speeding up the time, man. Because it's not going to be too much longer that we're going to have to endure, you know. The Lord just putting, like, just getting everything in order. All right? Isaiah 41. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we would eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. Right? So, yeah. And that's what's going to happen in the near future. You know, you're going to get a plethora of women. They're going to be lining up. All right? And, yeah, these women are, they might be dissing you or getting rejected or whatever. And, yeah, but the Lord going to flip it. All right? And you're going to be the one that's doing the rejecting and the choosing, all right? You got what you call choosing signals. Like, bitch, I ain't finna fucking wait for no goddamn choosing signals. Like, what the hell? Like, that's where we coming to now. You know? Like, I believe men put too much energy into these women, man. Because you're not really getting anything. All right? In which, yeah, a man loves a beautiful woman. I know I do. But it's more to life than to just trying to just get a woman, man. All right? You got many different arts, and that's really how much man started teaching me, because, you know, in my earlier years, that's all Jake want to do. Oh, yeah, she bad, man. She bad. I'm gonna hop on that, bro. Like, yeah, bro, I smashed. You know? And, like, looking back on it, man, that shit whack, man. You know what I mean? Okay, some of it was fun, but, hey, I'm not with those women now. You know? It's all vanity, you know. So you can't look at a woman just as a piece of ass, you know. You gotta look at her as a wife, you know. You know, which then again, it's hard to look at a woman like that nowadays, but because that's all they are. It's just a piece of ass. 'Cause that's what Esau reduced them to. You know, and a lot of them, that's what they want. That's why a lot of these women talking about, you know, I want a nigga to pay my bills. I want a nigga to splurge on me, take me shopping on the first date. Yeah, hey, before you even go out, yeah, make sure you pay for my babysitter. Like, bitch, are you crazy? You out of your damn mind, man. Like, this is what dating is nowadays, man. Okay? And man, it's goofy, man. The Lord is allowing us to appreciate solitude, to appreciate peace, to appreciate a decent woman. You know, like the brother New Jerusalem 144 die. All right, he made a good video. You know, you got to be content with where you at. All right. So kind, man. You have to be content with whatever state that Yahweh Shemiah Shah put you in. It's the Philippians 4:11. And it reads, "Not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, that we're to be content. I know both how to abase, and I know how to abound. Everywhere and in all things I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer. I can do all things to a Mashiach which strengthens me," right? So know how to abase, know how to abound, know how to do all that, man. Whatever state you in. Okay? You in a dry spell, hey. So what, man? Deal with it. I know it's easier said than done. Because, you know, the Israelite man got a high sex drive. But, hey, you know, especially you women, man. Because, you know, you have women on the comment board talking about can they pleasure themselves? How would you get your scary ass and talk to a man of the Lord? How about that? You know? Asking questions like that on comment board. You know, just shoot your shot. All right? I'm pretty sure, shit, you women, you got a better chance in getting what you want than we do as Israelite men. You know? Like, hey, even in this state now, you women still scared to talk to Israelite men. All right? But yeah, hey, with that, we give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. By Shemiah Shah, by Shemika Kodash, Shalom, and a Bible Ball.